Right. All right, ladies and
everybody.
gentlemen, here it is. You made it again, once again.
Hey, having some of these shows you're a little more excited about some than others, and this one I'm very excited about. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. And should I tell how we came about this?
You can tell the whole story. Go ahead, buddy.
So a soon-to-be homeowner, first-time homeowner, was asking me about using a weed whacker. She has 4 weed whackers in this house she's running that she's going to eventually be buying.
4 weed whackers?
4 weed whackers. And how do they work? What do they do? And she goes, you guys should do a show on tools, on yard tools. And that's how this all came about. So
yeah, basically.
We have to thank our guest, our viewer, for throwing it out at
yeah. So basically, it's going to be ridiculous. All right. But before we start off with the sign in, a couple shout outs. My best friend, Steve Gregory's on. Steve Kreitz is in the house. Good things. You ready?
Hi, Steve.
Steve, we're trying to bring back girls on trampolines, buddy. Go with me on this. We're talking about girls on trampolines when we get to that. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
And we're talking real estate. Don, this is going to be fun.
It's going to be
all right?
fun. Yes,
I am the most least handy person in the world, Don.
I'm going to school this guy and gal and others
who are watching
viewers. Trying to think what up.
But listen,
girls and guys.
Before you do,
Whatever.
Okay, before you do, I mean, we got pitchforks, guys. It's going to be crazy.
Wait, hey, well, how do you know that? How do you know that? What that is?
That's what it looks
like.
like.
I asked you what it was. All right. So
anyway, before we get to that, before we get to anything that could maim somebody, we want to make sure that Mike McLaughlin is legally not bound by anything. So let's talk to Mike McLaughlin first.
See what's up.
The mortgage minute with Mike McLaughlin, my friend. How are you?
I'm not legally bound by anything.
I like it. So, Michael, what's your favorite outdoor tool?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to say, if we're talking about like yard.
Yeah.
Would be the edger, because if the job's never done until you edge the sidewalk and the grass, because that's how you know you got a perfectly manicured lawn. Melissa's grandmother would, she'd sit out there and watch you do it, and she knew the job was not done until you finished the edging.
Right. My grandmother, listen to this, I'm going to say a shout out to the second. My grandmother would use the old school, like back and forth edger at my mom's house. And she was like 80 years old and still edging the grass when I was a little kid.
Why, she lived to 80?
She was badass. Like, she would mess us all up. She's tough.
So that's an analytical where all the lines got to be straight, it's got to be perfect. No piece of grass out of the ordinary. It's got to be perfectly cut at the same height, right?
So, Don, are you saying that I'm not analytical because all my hairs aren't in the right place and they're not all over the place? That's what you're saying? I'm not analytical? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Well, Mike, are you comparing?
Well, let me get to a couple shout outs first before we get back to this. So
I would say,
go
ahead, Scott, do your shout outs.
All right. So Pat Neats, the great neighbor next door. Love that lady. She's watching today. Sam Abdullah is a smart man because his money is always on me.
What does that mean, Sam? What
because he knows how to kick the hell out of you. That's what he knows. I don't care if you got a pitchfork or not. I will still win that one. All right.
What's we talking about?
We're talking about, I don't know. The world is violent, Don. So everybody wants to talk about that. So that's how that goes. All right. Steve Kreitz in the house.
News.
We got Kathy Cordy in the house too. She could make it look nice. She and Hannah could make it look nice after we manicured. But so, Michael, give me some more lawn stuff. What else you got?
Really nice pictures.
Well, just to answer Don's question that you're trying to avoid, obviously trying to avoid, you are. I would say that you're more on the creative side, more left-brained, right, than you are analytical. I mean, look at you coached. You coached for all those years, and that takes drive, desire, creativity. Even what you teach in school, to me, leans more towards creativity. So I'm going to go with
All right, I'll buy. Michael, tell us some mortgage business. Tell us some mortgage numbers, some amazing things in mortgages. Tell us something.
Well, I mean, they're saying this week that mortgage applications are down. currently compared to the last 15 months. So they say that applications are at a 15-month low. I'm not sure what that would be a type of indicator of, except for what we already know. That we need more houses on the market. So I think that's more a reflection on inventory than it is on desire for people to buy homes.
So you mean that since there's not as many homes on the market, there's not as many mortgages because there's nothing out there to purchase?
Right. Less houses to purchase means less applications, because It doesn't become an application until the house is under contract. So
how about pre-approvals? How are those numbers? Where are they at?
They don't really give out numbers for pre-approvals, so there's no historical data that we can reference to say where they are today compared to where they might be a year ago, because that's all done, at the loan officer level, and there's no way for anyone to know how many pre-approvals X loan officer has done, compared to Z.
So how about you personally? Have you in the last 30 days have you done more approvals than the previous 30 days?
I would say it might be a little bit. If we're just talking about the last 30 days, it might be a little bit less this last 30 days compared to historically. Maybe.
I think people are getting tired. I think that some people are. You have two schools of thought out there. Some people are like, I don't want to get it mixed up in that. Right, that's one. And then you got sellers going, I can just throw any number I want against the wall and see what happens. I think those two things are happening. Michael, you got two fans. Kathy Cordy says hi, Mike. Facebook person says hi, Mike. And I'll throw out there really quick. Robert Gregory and his family, and I, part of his family now, are going to get a Polish platter tomorrow at Sabina's. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, people. We're going Polish tomorrow night.
Are they? Can you dine in there now?
I don't know. We're going to try.
I have a coupon for that.
Sabina's?
So that's what we got going on, Michael. That's what we got going on. So mortgages rates are up or down or over or what?
They're pretty flat since last week, and still very historically low. And the 30-year rates are in the 3 to 3.5 range, and 15-year rates are in the high 2s, 2.75, 3%, kind of in that ballpark. So yeah, I mean, you're not going to hear me complaining about where a rate's at. The rates are still low, and affordability is still high.
Yeah, one of our viewers is very astute. She said, not enough homes on the market. Lots of people are scared off because of appraisal gap coverage. If you tell somebody, I can tell you this, Don, every time I sit down with somebody, I tell them, look, if you want to buy a home in this market, you're gonna have to have some cash to give appraisal gap coverage. You're gonna have to. That's scary.
And that scares people off. Some people, it scares them off because it just doesn't make sense to them. I've had two sellers tell me that when they put it on the market, that they want appraisal gap coverage. Where that to have that, know that's out there.
The
that
phrasing.
publicity now, that phrasing, and that they understand what that is. It's just freaky because at the end of last year, it wasn't really like that. It's all this year within a 6-month period, just at the beginning of June. It's just really, really nuts.
Yeah.
But that makes a lot of sense. I agree with that viewer.
So I have to revise my dinner plans from tomorrow, okay? We're going out to Tomas's family restaurant in Livonia, I think it is.
On Plymouth Road.
Plymouth Road, yeah. So
In Stark.
yep, you got it.
Thomas's?
Yeah, Tomas.
It's Thomas's.
Polish.
It's whatever.
You're killing me.
It's Thomas's.
That's why he's not real Polish.
I've been there.
Mike, he's not real Polish.
Where'd you
So-
go?
Michael, listen, we think you are the money and the power in mortgages. Anybody that needs a mortgage goes to Mike McLaughlin. That's a fact, Jack, isn't it?
It's a fact, Jack.
All right, buddy. Listen, we will talk to you next week, sir, and I will talk to you after this or tomorrow, all right?
Thanks, guys. And we're talking about yard work and go do some yard work. Come on.
In the rain.
In the rain. In the rain. Really? In the rain?
In the rain. That's right.
All right, brother. We will do everything we can. We'll see you later.
All right, guys. Have a good
Bye,
night.
Michael. Be
See
good.
you, Mike.
I love Mike McLaughlin. He's the best. He absolutely is. And mortgages, the guys, he's the real deal.
I think he warms the show up a little bit so that once he's done with his, we just amp it up.
I'm Mr. Warmth. Are you kidding me? How much more warmth do you need?
Mike's warm.
Okay, we're good. Michael, I'm sorry. We need your warmth. Your
Warm and
warm and fuzzy
fuzzy.
warmth. Okay. All right, so
He's
guys.
calm. He's very, very calm. Funeral homes.
I like him on there because he kind of like gives people like a good idea of what's going on and maybe gets them excited to try to get a house.
Sam, listen, I learned that from the '84 Tigers, buddy. The waves like this. That's how you do it.
Oh.
Speed waves like this. That's a U of M stadium, my friend. All right, so listen, Don.
Sam's
the
watching
rest-
very close.
He is watching very close. So let's get into this. Let's mess some stuff up. Let's play with some tools, okay?
All right, so let's start. I'm gonna pull out a tool and we're gonna ask people.
Yeah, guys, this is audience participation.
So some of this is obvious for a lot of people, and some of it's not so obvious for some people. So please just
So we're
play along.
Yeah,
Just
so we're trying to
educate a
fulfill
little bit,
for all first-time home buyers, seasoned people. There was one cool thing here I never saw before, and I'll be swinging it around. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, so what is this? Have you seen this before, and what is it? Do you know what it is?
All right, so in the audience, what do you got?
What's it?
What do you got? Let me
What's
see
it?
this thing.
What's it?
Yes, I know what you're talking
Photograph.
about. Yes.
Am I the little old lady? Is that what I am? Really? Wow. All right, guys. So what is this right here? Tell us what it is in the chat. Tell us what this thing is. Okay.
All right,
Keith
here's an
Scalzo, the
answer.
former wrestling coach at Dearborn Heights, Annapolis,
Of course.
and that's a Ford. Yes, it is a pitchfork. A pitchfork.
How do you use it?
Well, I don't know. What do you guys? What would we do with this in the yard? What would we do?
Loosen dirt.
Candy Cordy's got it too. Pitchfork,
Look at all
a
this.
giant fork.
A giant
I'll be
pitchfork.
like,
Oh,
I'll eat it.
giant
I'm like, this is
fork.
pretty good, man. This is nice.
Bowl of spaghetti.
So, what do we do with this pitchfork, Don? Tell us.
So there's a couple things you can do with it. Obviously, baling hay or trying to get hay or straw out.
Wait.
Also-
Hold on. Don't you live in Allen Park?
Yeah, some people would use
When are you
it.
baling hay? When does that happen?
I wouldn't use it. Loosening soil. Kathy Courtney's right.
See.
Or little shrubs, small shrubs you want to dig and remove them and move them somewhere else. That's a way you can get them out, and it's a lot easier than with a shovel.
How about tying your truck, like a thing to your truck and yanking them out that way? Is that okay?
Well, that's if you want to get rid of them. Those are the old bushes that are.
I ever tell you I did that in my backyard and I tore a gas line, a buried gas line. Yeah, I was taking shrubs out because they had a nature walk in my old backyard. I tied a what do you call it, a strap to it. And my buddy and I went back, we pulled out, and yanked the tree thing up, but it also ripped the gas line too.
Natural gas line?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we had to get a cap and turn it off inside. It was
So now that's perfect experience that when you're doing something like that, you might want to call Miss Dig.
Wait, hang on.
So what happened? There was a gas
Yeah,
funeral.
we turned it off. We turned the gas off. We had a shut-off valve and stuff, and they came in and took care of it. Captain.
Yeah.
So real quick, Patty Gregory says, my best friend Steve Gregory says, killing moles. Absolutely.
Well, you guys are pretty accurate.
Yeah, you do.
Unless it's a small-
Whack-a-mole.
unless
This
it's
would
a
be
big
whack-a-mole.
mole.
All right.
All right, so how about this
This
one?
is one.
All right, so how about this one? This one's a little bit on the smaller side,
I like it.
but it's for.
So it's a
my
little
wife
bitty.
uses
It's
it.
a little bitty one. Another Scott story. You gotta love the Scott stories. They're always good. So what about this, folks? What do we got here? Talk to me in the chat. What do you got? What do we got here?
Do you know what it is?
I'm gonna call that.
Wait.
Let
Let's ask Melissa.
the forces go. Go ahead.
Melissa,
What do you think?
it is?
Spade shovel.
Spade.
Yes, there you go.
Gonna bust some spades. It's a spade show.
So
Okay.
how would you use it?
There we go. See, Robert Gregory's got it. That man knows his shovels.
Spoon. There it is.
Scalzo, I didn't
Spoon
eat
it.
that much, buddy. Come on, I was
Spoon-
wrestling. I didn't eat this
Spoon
much.
and a fork.
I mean, it does look kind of like spoon and a fork. Look at that.
They're kind of small for him.
Yes, it is. That's right. I didn't get this way overnight. So, all right. So, let me ask this question: flat shovel or spade shovel? What do we need difference for?
Was this what you would use in a yard? A flat shovel you would use to pick up gravel and stuff off.
Or like if you're getting like
dirt.
rock, like if you're getting pea gravel or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, this is more for digging in deep,
Yes.
right? Yep, it is. So if you worked for a gas company, like energy company, Coach Scalzo, I bet you'd probably use one of these bad boys. Spade,
A
right?
bigger one. That's a small one.
It is. It's a very petite one.
It's,
We
that's,
gotta talk about that.
that's my wife's.
Why is the fork big and the spade small?
Well, that spade is my wife. She uses it for.
Ah.
My wife's a big gardener. My
I mean,
wife's
she's
a
not
big-
going to tell you.
All right. So how about this?
All right.
This. Put your finger in there. Let's see if we can trim your
So
finger.
Kathy Cordy said this is good for digging a hole for planting, right?
Yes.
Dig a hole
yes,
for planting.
Absolutely.
Good.
Yes.
Kathy, that's a good one. I like
Yes,
that. I like
absolutely.
that.
She's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
So what about this? Is this for clean fingernail?
Yeah. What you
Clippers?
put one in the end.
Put one in there.
No, absolutely not. What the hell's wrong with you? So I call these down. Here's what I call these loppers, right?
Yeah,
I call them
loppers, yes. Loppers. There it is.
There it is. Very nice. Loppers. That's exactly what it is. So is loppers, is that a term you think is a real
I
term?
don't think it is. But
I feel
my
like that's a Michigan, maybe up north Michigan thing. I got the loppers out here, boy.
My wife calls it loppers too. Go get
So,
some loppers.
I do it. I chop, trim in large branches.
Exactly, yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
In my day, I have trimmed some branches of trees. Not many, but I've trimmed some.
With it, one of the
Yeah, loppers.
Yeah.
I was trying to cut like a lock off something with the loppers too. It didn't work.
Oh.
That doesn't really work
I
very
do.
well.
I do have some lock cutters at home.
Like I've gotten to the point where it gets to here, and you're like trying to. It's so big, you can't get it shut.
and you just mash it.
So let's spin it around.
Mash it.
All right.
All right.
So we got that. We got loppers.
Okay, so here's some specialty tools.
Specialty tools.
This is
Wait. Let me see this.
This is my wife.
This was awesome. This one, we're gonna bring this up close to you. Okay. I felt like Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Look at that thing. So hopefully you can see it.
So we gotta add. What is this type of knife? What is this called?
I said knife.
Knife. See, you did. That's
Put
not
some
a knife.
shrimp on the bobby.
I mean, it's
So
pretty cool.
what is
You
this?
gotta juggle it?
No, don't
Okay.
do that.
Huh?
So what is the name of this knife?
So again,
I
guys,
really
it's
want
got
to see
measurements on the front. I'll bring it up close to you again. So again, we're doing this for all different levels of homeowners, right?
There's also
So the measurements on it,
Let me
right?
see. There's
Yep.
also on this side right here, you can cut something, cut a weed or something like that. Gutting knife. This
Gutting
side's
knife,
a
maybe.
little bit, and you can dig out and put in tulip bulbs. Or
It's not a
something.
shovel used for planting. No,
Yeah.
sorry there, Chris Bergeron. I think it's Chris Bergeron. Not a shovel for planting. I have a bigger spade. That's why I have a bigger spade.
There it is.
What's it called?
Hori knife.
What the heck kind of name is that?
I'm gonna Google it.
It is.
All
It's a
right.
hori
You
knife.
Google it. Find
Whoever it
out.
is,
A
that's-
hori
that
knife.
answered that.
I
knows
gotta Google
it.
it.
Sod cutter? No, not a sod cutter.
You could use it as a side cutter,
But so where'd that name come from? Hori knife?
It's Japanese. I think it's Japanese. If I'm not mistaken.
My Uncle Joe used it for cut steaks. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yes, he
that's
would. Joe Wojcinski would use this to cut some steak.
$55, $65.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Expensive. So why though? Explain to me why.
Why is it so expensive? I think
Yeah,
it's 'cause it's heavy duty, nice wooden handle.
But what are you
nice
cutting?
solid-
Like
In
what
the
do you
video we can upload.
what are you cutting?
You can cut
Roots.
roots,
Mhm.
just something that's
But why do you need to measure? I don't understand the measuring part.
because you have there's certain depth on certain plants, or you put it 3 inches, or you measure or bulbs. It could be for tulip bulbs or some plant bulb. I'm not
Ladies and
master
gentlemen,
gardener.
let's do this. If you think that the name Hori knife is ridiculous, put ridiculous in the chat, please. How about that? If you think the name Hori knife for this knife with the measurements on it is ridiculous, put ridiculous in the chat, please.
Put the hori. You got to put the hori knife up there.
Hori.
Show them.
Hori
That's how
knife.
it's
Here it
spelled.
is, guys. In case you didn't know, it's a Hori knife. All right. What else you got,
All right,
Don?
now-
I'm interested. I'm gonna get one for my house.
That's right.
Now this is another one of my wife's
I like that
tools.
too.
Is that a hoe?
This is
Kind of.
kind of like maybe a small one, miniature one. But it's
Kat is like, I need one of these. All right, Kat.
It's
It's
sharp.
called, hang on. She's got some people talking. So I see it is ridiculous, Patty. You're
It's
right.
like a sickle. What do they call those sickles?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little sickle, but it's sharp on this side right here, and it really gets the
Well, let the
dirt.
crowd see, man. So it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a bad blade of like,
I like
man,
it. It's cool.
I think this was in Children of the Corn. I really do. I think that the guy Malachi in Children of the Corn was like, I will kill you with this thing. That's what I think.
It's a nice tool.
So is it a hoe? Oh, it's a mini hoe.
I don't know what this is.
Don't be talking like that, Patty Gregory. Come on, now keep that foul language to a minimum. Way that mini hoe business. I'm
No,
telling you.
I don't know what this is. I really don't know the name of it. My wife didn't tell me.
It's
So
pretty
My
cool.
wife
Denise,
didn't
if you're
tell me
watching
what
this,
this
tell us
was.
what
Did you
this
just
is.
hear what you just said? My wife didn't tell me what this was. Come on.
I didn't ask her.
All right. I would say it's a mini hoe. That's what I would say. I think it's pretty awesome anyway.
Kathy Courtney says hand hoe.
What? A hand hoe?
Hand hoe.
That's fun to
Yeah,
say.
the
As
longer-
opposed to a foot hoe.
Yeah, hand hoe. I like it. I like it a lot. All right.
All right, how about
But
these?
so you
What
could
are-
go into war with these, really.
Oh,
With
yeah.
The hori knife and the hand hoe, you could mess somebody up
Yeah.
with these bad boys.
That's really for weeding.
Oh, it could be for maiming.
So
what it could be for.
what are these, Scott? Do you know what these are?
Listen, now let me see this.
Don't put you can't put these on.
Why not?
'Cause your hands are
Too big.
Too
You're
big,
right. You're
yeah,
right.
I
They
don't
are
like
too
these.
big. You're correct. Let me just see this for a second. Ready?
Nice.
I don't-
These are
I don't
nice,
do
nice
that.
leather gardening gloves.
So
Or
explain this to
lawn
me.
cutting gloves.
So explain this to me, okay? So why leather?
it just lasts longer.
So you're doing it because it lasts longer.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know if that was why or
And
not.
they
So
form to your hand too.
I just like going.
They do like shrink to your hand. So
They shrink to your hand.
They do.
They can, yeah, they get sweaty. They get sweaty.
Mhm.
All right. So you got your leather gloves on. You get your hoity knife out.
And you're going, and
And you got your
you're-
mini hoe.
You're
You
waiting.
see this?
You're
You're
waiting.
making it happen. I got really, Sam. It's a family
we-
show, Sam. It's a
Sam,
family
we-
show. Okay. It's a family show, sir. Thank you very much. All right. So,
All right, so here-
now let's get some power tools going.
Oh,
here.
wait, hold on a second. This is something a little bit different. This is a little bit on the small side. What is this? What is this?
Is that a backflow preventer?
It's for something like that.
For your hose.
Some kind of hose bib.
Wow, let's see what people come up with.
What do you think, guys? Show it to them again. Guys, in the chat, what do you think that crazy thing that Don's got in his hand?
It's
To
got
me, it looks like a
It's
doorbell
got
ring.
threads in here.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit. Jesus Christ. This is a fun show. We're having a blast. Hose connector, hose adapter, hose attachment. Which one?
Okay, it is a vacuum breaker. Cities require these on the faucets so that backflow. Yeah, there's Steve Kreitz. So the water doesn't flow back in from the hose into the plumbing of the house.
Yeah, but what the hell's that got to do with the tools?
It's garden.
It is. Why?
Plus, I had it at home. I thought I'd bring
It's
this.
like I just had it at home, so I brought it.
What
I
did-
feel like you just took us this
What
way.
did you bring?
Huh?
What did you bring?
I brought the
here?
charm and the warmth. That's what I brought. Okay.
Warmth.
Nice.
All right. Listen,
Nice.
guys, we're gonna get a couple power tools going. This is my favorite part because I love power tools. You know, I can't use them very well. All right. Give me what you got.
All right, let's go out with this one here. So this is the one.
Start
What
it up,
is
man.
this? Well, you know I can't. I gotta. Well, you know we can.
Plug it in, man. Now plug it
All right.
in.
Well, wait. All right. So what is this?
Huh?
What is this?
This extension cord, you're killing me. Don't talk down to
Should we
our
plug it in?
audience.
Should we plug it in?
Yeah, plug it in. Wait. I want to be soundproof. Hang on. I just called to say I love you. I can't hear you. What a jerk. He's always messing with me. A whacker.
You're seriously gonna turn that on?
Absolutely. Just don't whack anybody.
Oh. okay.
This is where it goes very badly, folks. This is where it sounded really
All right.
good idea, but it's
Turn it on out there.
very nice. So
Okay. So
I
this
can-
right here. I gotta
Unplug
plug that. Right here is where the.
String.
This is what you were asking me about, right
Yeah.
there. See, and
Yeah,
you
but
press
okay.
on it. If you push on that, it'll extend out.
may I?
Yes.
All right. So I have some experience here, Mel. Okay. I cut lawns for a landscaping company for like 4 years.
Did you really?
TNT Landscaping, buddy.
TNT.
Tab Wojcinski, my cousin, and a couple other buddies, Jimmy Capelli, TNT forever, buddy. So here's why this one sucks. Let me tell you why. You want two
Yeah.
strings on one on each side. Okay. That's gonna give you way more power. A commercial one's gonna cost you a couple $100, maybe $150.
I have 4 of them.
But like this or like that? Two on both sides?
I don't know. They're all different.
Only problem with
I'll
it,
bring them in. You can look at them.
yeah, auto feed. Yeah, true, absolutely. Do not let Scott operate any garden tools. They will not probably function after he was using
Surprise!
lady,
Surprise!
That
Surprise!
is my mother, okay? First of all, I've
Surprise,
cut lawns for a
Christine.
long time. So don't talk smack about it, all right? I cut your lawn, if you recall. Mhm. So no,
She knows.
the biggest thing with these is when you run out of string, is putting more string in. That sucks.
Yes.
It's hard to reset. They're hard to,
I
a lot of them are hard to reset. I mean,
This one's simple. Do you want me to show you how?
I do want you to show me how, Don. I'm all ears. I'm just watching in awe.
So this is already wound. You buy it already wound. You see that?
You just pop it
Can
in.
you see it? And then you pop it in. You pull it through the hole here, and you put this cover back on. So this is very simple. This thing is probably 20 years old. It's not going. Yeah,
I would get a commercial one. That's what I would get if I was you.
but it keeps working. I can't know what can I
I
do
could
about it.
get, I mean, like a Shinobi or Shenandoah.
What's this? Still or steel?
Yeah, something like that. I agree. Same thing with this edger thing. I'm not a big fan of the walked around edger like you got there.
I have one of those too.
I like the one with the big mean blade on it, right?
Gas powered. Why don't you mind saying
Oh,
that?
that's-
Your aunt. All right, Ann. Well, I'll say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Okay,
that.
so what is this, Scotty?
So that's an edger.
Oh, wait,
Don.
you know.
That's easy.
All right,
That's an edger.
Mel, this is an edger,
Mhm.
okay?
Let me see the blade on that thing.
Oh, this thing's so beat up.
Yeah. So what happens is the blade, this blade here, spins, and all you do is you buy a new blade. They put it on
This
for
is
you.
a guide.
Yep. Just make sure it's just a guide. That's all it is.
Okay.
This is, and you put it, if you're smart, you put it on the corner of the cement, turn on angle a little bit, and it'll make a nice neat line. Makes a nice neat line.
You're
Yep.
coming over to my house.
I can edge like nobody's business. Ask Terry Lovell from TV
I got a lot.
Landscaping.
So
My
Mike-
job was I was the edger. I was the guy that ran on edge of the lawn and I got back in the truck.
I don't
so
want a
Mike-
weed whacker. I want one of those to whack.
Yeah.
Mike's got to be loving this.
Yes.
Mike McLaughlin?
You can
Yeah.
go to sleep now, Mike.
Yeah. My favorite one though, and again, you got the sissy one, okay? All right.
What?
Oh, that's a DeVault.
That baby.
Listen, you gotta
that
get a
is
backpack
very-
blower. You get a backpack blower.
Now that's now you gotta have so that right there. This is what this is for. This is for those right there.
Ready?
You gotta put these babies on here.
What about if I go like this, right? Listen, Donna's getting too full of himself, ladies and gentlemen. He's now posing like this. So blowers.
You know when you see people do that with the wind?
Yeah, I like a backpack blower, Don. I like a
Mariah
backpack
Carey.
blower myself.
I don't like
Is it Mariah
like
Carey?
gas.
So Kathy Cordy says
Yes.
her husband uses a weed whip as an edger. I have a hard time with that just for the fact that string gets chewed up real fast. So like that's my personal preference on that. I think this is awesome. I just want to walk around. You didn't see Mel's hair, but we definitely messed it up.
Stuff blowing all over.
That's fun. So guys, the reason that we brought all this stuff out, Don came up with this interesting idea. He and Mel were talking. And again, first time home buyers or home buyers that novice home buyers have just bought recently. I mean, it's a lot of cool stuff, right? That's a funny thing about buying a home. Even me, the unhandy guy, I have all kinds of tools in my house. I have a little vacuum thing that I walk around with. You got all kinds of cool different things, like drills and all kinds of stuff.
Vacuum thing, like what for what?
Well, I use it for my truck now. I got a
Shop vac.
yeah, like a shop vac.
Oh, okay.
Charge
Yeah.
up and you suck
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. So we still want to get to Scott cut the mini golf course
Blow
at
dry.
Midway. Go to that one. It's right here.
Blow
That's
dry.
one from Steve Kreitz right there. Yeah. So yes, I did cut the mini golf course at Midway. No, it was regular grass. It was artificial turf. So no, I
Golf
didn't do that.
course.
We do want to give you guys a couple from what realtors see. We definitely want to give you guys a couple from what realtors see. We got one from a fan. We actually got two from a fan, didn't we?
Yeah,
Both these are from
both
fans.
From fans.
Those are not.
These
Don
are-
and I did not
These are
see these in
people
person.
Yeah, these are people that watch the show, sent them to us, and said, "Hey, what do you think of these?" And we said, "Yes, we would like that." So,
Yep, you got it. So there's one.
can
If you
the
notice-
far right one,
If you notice, guys, if you notice,
can you point in that area? I don't know if it'll work.
yeah,
Right there, right?
if you notice on the wall there are steps to the counter.
Yeah, where the heck are they going?
Where do those steps go? Like, who thought that? Like, I'm trying to picture what that's for. Like, if it was just one step, it could be a little kid. But unless it's a dog,
Yeah,
like getting your dog up on the counter, I
I never
guess.
thought of that. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
You.
So who would love steps in their bathroom? If you would love steps in your bathroom, give me a hell yeah. If you don't, put no with exclamation points, please. All right, give us a hell.
no.
If you give us a hell yeah, if you want that in your house, the steps
Or
in the
hell
bathroom,
no.
or a hell no, one of the two. All right, let's
And
try
I
that
want to
one.
thank Zach Wolkowitz for sending that to
Zach
us.
Wolkowitz is the man.
Thank
He
you,
definitely
Zach.
is. Make it smaller right inside there. Yep. Go down.
And with the next one is
The other one, yep.
is from a fellow realtor, and this is from Florida, and this is from Davey. Davey
Atta
sent
girl,
this to
Kath.
me. And the interesting thing with this are those. Do you see that at the very top, the white part, that the blind? They look like blinds. Well, those are full-length blinds, and they're at the top. You're at diagonal.
Right, like
What's the
So
purpose
somebody-
of that?
so. Somebody took normal blinds and put them on oversized windows.
So I was
Yeah.
thinking about this. The only thing I could think of is just the way the sun
Yes.
sets, or the way the sun does something. It's just a hot up in that area. It's just
Terry
really
Lindsay
interesting.
Williams, there she is. Terry, listen, we got to get these for your house in White Lake, okay? I think you're going to need some blinds like this right here.
No.
I'm telling you guys, if you want those blinds, we can get them to you for $19.95, 3 installments of $19.95. And Don can put them in.
Right, we
Well, look at that.
we
Well,
got
it's
all kinds-
symmetrical.
We got all kinds of tools here. They are, aren't they? That's very, very good.
They're very symmetrical.
Yeah,
That's very
very.
funny. That's very
Very.
good stuff.
Very.
Guys, we wanted to change it up a little bit, give you a little more of an interactive show. If you like that, give us a a thumbs up in the chat. Give us a little positive comment because we wanted to try something different,
Mhm.
right? We kind of felt like some of the stuff was getting a little stale. We still had the mainstays like Mike McLaughlin on and what we were to see. We just needed something a little different. Wanted to try something a little different. Don
I
wanted me to
enjoyed
mess with all these power tools with it plugged in the rain and the thunder and lightning out there, but I decided not to. And that's how he is.
You forgot to tell him by the puddle. I wanted you to cut the grass by the
Yeah,
puddle.
exactly. Show up in the puddle and cut the grass there. Yeah, and trim things up. That's how it is. That's how it is. So, guys, if you see anything interesting related to homes, feel free to shoot it to Don or myself or
Yeah.
Mel. We love some of the ridiculous stuff because
Yeah.
I say it all the time. He and I get a chance to see into people's lives all the time as far as looking at different homes and that. Some things are very cool. Like I've seen some stuff, you just go, wow, that's amazing. And then other stuff, you just scratch your head going, I had no idea what in the hell you were thinking about. Right? So it's very cool stuff.
So yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to sign off now.
You'll see things that you think that are different or something that
Yeah.
comes across it.
Yeah,
share
shoot it
with
to us.
Yeah,
Feel free
share
to
with
shoot it to us. We'd love it. We
Yeah.
definitely love it.
Share
All
the
right?
group.
Yeah, group. Yeah, absolutely.
Group,
So
yeah.
here we go. I'm Scott,
I'm Don.
I'm Mel.
and we're talking real estate.